Now, the first thing you may notice is that I've 100%ed the game before.
Yeah, that's
Am I going
kinda
to...
Oh, wow, you already did it. Good job. Okay, stream over. And,
But now I'm gonna do it again.
Rayman finds out that his limbs are connected by a very tiny wire, and he pulled it a little too hard, and now he's dead.
Oh, what do I name this one?
Rayman.
I can't fit the whole thing, so it's just Ray.
You actually can't fit Rayman.
No, it only goes through like 3 letters.
Can I say that on Twitch? What can I say and what can I say on Twitch?
Goo. Put in goo.
I don't think goo is a banned word.
No, I've said this on stream before. Okay, wait. You should name yourself, dude, you should name yourself Sex.
That's what you were trying to find out was a banned word.
Well, then I had to think about it for a bit, and I was like, you know what? I never got banned for saying that, so...
Listen, if it's educational, then it's fine.
I was gonna say spunk.
It's 4 letters.
I know.
Jason, just
Like,
just
instead of
put in something. We spent too long.
I'll just put like 3/5 of the spunk, so it's just spoo.
Whatever, just put it in.
It took that long just to process it. Oh, really? It just skipped the opening cutscene?
Yeah. No, we don't need it.
How are
No, we
people
don't
gonna
need
understand?
context.
Oh, it's gonna... Okay, I guess it's using my controller then.
Rayman's about to be executed in the public square.
Shit, dude, what's going on here?
Rayman, that's what.
The
Why is the
Rayman
text so? Why is the text so small?
Okay, wait.
What?
I'd have to... I gotta adjust the volume again.
God dang it, Jason.
Because it's louder than expected on my end.
Alright, I know I've
Yeah,
been
turn
typing
the volume off.
I know I've been typing for a while, but I swear I'm done now.
There, let's just save
Did
that.
you submit your thesis?
No, I just pinged everyone on my server, said, hey, by the way, I'm in this stream.
I expect a full report by tomorrow.
There we go.
I pinged everyone in my server and said, hey, everyone, I'm in this person's stream. Come check out this person.
And now you're just putting pressure on him.
I know.
Wow, you're a jerk.
Okay, I don't mean it in a bad
Is
way.
it... There's only one issue with this.
Yeah.
I remembered that this minigame starts off with a song that may or may not be DMCA friendly. So what I'd like from you two
then Z,
is
stream
like,
over it.
as soon as actually both of you, when the song's about to begin, I need you to scream as loud as possible.
Okay.
Wait. So I have I have a bit of input here. So, I've dealt with DMCA'd songs on Twitch before.
Mhm.
I have not gotten copyright striked, but the VOD will become silent at that specific area.
Ah, okay.
So we'll have to scream.
That or
Either that or just
not say anything.
either that or
That-
just argue. Just argue during the whole minigame. Alright, ready? Ready, Josh?
Yeah.
Josh, I don't think you have any clue how puzzles work.
And begin.
Run!
Wait, hold on. Wait.
Jason!
I gotta unplug my controller. This is not work. This minigame
Oh my
is not
god,
working
Jason,
with.
I wasted my scream energy for nothing.
Hold on, I realized an issue.
What?
I gotta reopen the game because
Oh my
as
god,
soon as
Jason, you should have figured this out before you started. You're tuned into the Jets and Planes channel. 24-hour of live Jets and Planes coverage.
Can you imagine if there was like a car radio station and someone turns the dial, it's like, you are tuned in to the lots and lots of Jets and Planes radio. Enjoy this next one, and it's just a jet engine noise.
I like that.
And then it stops, and it's like, oh, I hope you guys enjoyed that one. Here's the next one. And then that one's just like a fucking, like a normal plane noise.
Welcome to this country's hit radio show.
All right,
24
Josh, be
hours
ready.
Streaming.
All right, Josh, be ready to save me from the DMCA.
Okay. And
Go.
V2.
Yo,
I don't know
Okay,
if
that's
I don't know
good,
if you
Josh.
I don't know if you know this, Josh, but it was cutting out on my end.
Oh great, my mic still has that issue.
okay, so what is Rayman?
uh, he's a man made of rays.
Like,
He
what does he
could
do?
he could be
Good
like some
question.
there could be the
Uh,
theory that he's a platypus, I guess. I don't know what he is.
Where did you
What
get
does he
that
do?
idea? He
When I was a
saves
kid,
his,
I always used to think that this was a bill. That's why I thought platypus.
You know,
he
I don't
saved his world from a guy named Mr. Dark
know, but like,
on the PS1.
what is like his special thing? Like, what's special to his character?
Oh, he throws his hands because they're separated from his body.
Oh, oh,
This minigame right here is a classic.
this is copyrighted music.
No, this isn't.
What do you think? Rayman and the Rabbids using a song from Pulp Fiction.
Oh,
How many how much money did they have to pay to get that song?
So
Probably
why-
probably this game's entire budget.
So why are the Rayman? Why is Rayman and the Rabbids in a game? Like, what happened?
Because they kidnapped some other guy's children. Not Rayman, the Rabbids.
here we go. Now we're getting somewhere. I just realized that I think I turned the sound effects too far down so we can't hear the sound of the cow in pain.
Rayman's friend
worry.
has children, and the Rabbids kidnapped that child. All
That's not fun.
3. What do you mean? It's a perfect premise for a party game.
Oh, you're right. Continue.
This game started as a platformer, and then like was it like I don't know,
Platformer
5
beat 'em
months?
up.
Yes, but then
Alright.
at some point they decided to quickly throw whatever assets they have and make it into a party game for some reason, which is the worst decision they've ever made in their lives.
This is an egg on a sandwich.
I love the Rapids.
So quirky.
They make me laugh.
Smile. I love the way he shake and make the noise.
Yeah, I love when he screams. That's funny.
I love when he shakes like that. It reminds me of me at the dinner table.
I scream like a rabbit too when I'm at dinner.
Wait, can I draw this? Nope.
I'd like to
There was
think
supposed
I'm
to be a
rabbit,
burp
but
there.
My parents don't give me the. My parents don't give me the right food. I scream. I start jumping around the room off the walls.
And then my ears
My
grow.
parents don't understand me.
Is
Well, that's
this
just-
Mario?
What the
Dude,
hell are
I
you
think
doing
it
here?
Invited myself in.
Okay,
This-
hey,
Alright,
Dan.
we got another
This is
guest
like
then.
A leaked Mario
Jason,
game.
Jason was streaming, but I guess you're here now.
Oh, I still am.
I know he's streaming. I joined into the stream of the rabbit, but the burp sound didn't play, and I giggled, so I'm like, haha, I'll join VC.
Okay.
Because what happened was, I think I turned the sound effects too far down. I will fix that after
He
this
has to go to the
minigame.
main menu every time he wants to change the sound settings.
You guys know
Good question.
that fucking old Rabbid game, with the one that would, you could
What
like
do you mean
have
that
the
old one?
Rabbid inside of the Wii remote and you just shake the fuck out of it.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think that was called
Rabbit.
Rabbit's Lab or something like that.
it was
used
very
to-
unsatisfying because he never died, no matter how
Well,
hard
no,
you
no, no.
tried.
I always went to my friend's house for it, and
To play that?
well, no,
Hey,
okay,
well,
no.
hey, I used to go over to my friend's house to play Link's crossbow training.
Well, at least that's a game.
Okay, but like no, because that was the Rabbid shaking thing was part of another Rabbids game.
Rabbits go
Part of
home?
another.
It was part of a complete breakfast.
But
Yeah,
for complete breakfast, no nutrition.
I think
those
it was.
were good mini wheats. Time to turn on my Wii and
And
torture this rabbit.
it was like he used to be. I was like, oh, can you turn on the Wii remote? And then this friend of mine was like, all of them, and he was like, Like, yeah, I'm gonna turn on the Wii remote. I was like, fuck yeah! I don't know. I didn't say those words exactly, but like,
I'm inclined to not believe you, sir.
holy
The
shit,
kid-
Superman! Oh, okay.
Oh, got him.
The kid was like, "You swore!
And,
I'm
but, like,
gonna
I
tell the rabbit."
And then the
You would
entire
turn on the
second
Wii
grade
remote.
class ran into the room and started kicking you on the floor.
It was all just a setup to bully Z.
Dude, I got bullied on the bus in 3rd grade.
For what?
I got bullied on the bus.
I just got bullied.
For what? What did they make fun of you for?
Existing, dude.
They were bored.
Like, fucking one of them.
Like, I just picture them trying to make fun of Z, but they can't think of anything specific, so they're like, "Ha ha ha, you,
You.
You know, like, fucking. I swear, one of them actually like said to my fucking face, "I wish you never existed." Like,
Jesus Christ." That's bullying, all right.
but I'm laughing, and I don't.
I
know where
almost
he
thought you
is
said,
laughing in that
that's
kid's face
bullying,
now,
alright.
metaphorically.
Or there's like some kids, white kids, I should specify for exactly how I'm about to talk. They
Okay.
looked at me on the bus and then they fucking said, "Yo, man, first smell like for the Pernacus land," and I'm just sitting there like,
What the fuck did they say?
I don't know. I smelled, I guess.
Were
This
they
one
German?
Reminds me of this one kid who fucking hated me, and I didn't really understand why, but he would use the insult Plymouth, and I'm just sitting there
I remember
like,
that!
What does this mean? What does that mean? You can't use an inside joke on someone to insult them. It doesn't work.
I used to pretend I could curse people like a wizard.
Best player in the
maybe
world.
that's why people make fun of you.
Sometimes when I go out in public and I'm like buying stuff at like 7-Eleven, when I wear my mask, I will make insane faces behind my mask, but nobody will ever know.
I do the same shit. Sometimes
Maybe
when I
masks were
sometimes when I
better
take
for
out
us.
when I take out the trash at work, sometimes because they send me to take out the trash. Sometimes when I like throw the garbage up and I'm walking back towards like the like garbage barrel that I wheeled all the bags out in, I do like a stupid face and I do the fucking you know the walk Truman did on like the green screen thing where he like puts his arms up and shit like that. I do that fucking walk
My
behind the dumpster.
Speaking of dumpster, my coworker tonight was like, "Hey, don't throw out the cardboard. I'm saving it for something." And I'm just like, "Okay."
And then you threw out the cardboard.
No, I didn't.
Okay.
I'm not that mean.
This walk, this
Okay,
fucking walk. I do this
Now
behind
to,
the
now to
dumpster.
fix the sounds.
I don't remember like direct bullying. I just remember people being condescending to me because they knew I didn't have anyone to talk to, which is debatably worse.
I don't think I understood the concept of bullying
Yeah.
in 3rd
No
grade.
one
I think
does.
I just thought like these people are being mean to me. Like they have no reason. They are being mean to me.
And I should get revenge on them.
You know, that was actually one of my initial thoughts, but like I'm thinking
no.
about it now, and I'm like, you know, I'm metaphorically laughing in their faces.
Where are they now? What
I
did you
have no
do to
clue.
them?
I hope they're run down or some shit.
I thought you were implying that you did something to them.
I don't know. I did something to them a while ago. I sent them on their way.
Okay, wait. Now I remember how to play this. Just gotta keep slamming the door because for some reason they forget to lock their doors.
Bring them
There
onto
are
this
no
game.
locks.
Second mod for this game are all the rabbit noises are just me noises.
Do they
Have
scream
these
like you?
the rabbits, they'd be funnier.
I've always wanted to like mod myself into games. I feel like I
Me
could make
too.
No, close!
Dang, Jason.
What? Come on. What's the Pingu?
Pingu.
Like he threw the plunger at the screen. It looked like you were looking down like Pingu's like snorting thing. Beak. The beak. It's the word is a beak.
I like how you didn't even say
Exactly, it looks like a
beak
beak.
thing, just
That's why I thought
snorting.
That's why at first I thought he was a platypus, because of the beak thing.
He goes noot
No.
noot, not snort snort.
Rayman's beak thing kind of reminds me of the Club Penguin beaks. When they used to 3D model
Yeah, kinda. Maybe he is a penguin.
Why do they expect you to do this shit as a kid?
Very careful.
You should have seen how this minigame was with Wii motion controls.
Yeah. Remember this came out on the Wii first,
There is actually no winning that.
but he did.
Oh wait, what?
He did. He won.
Apparently there is winning that.
Yeah, I saw the trophy icon show up.
They hate you. They despise you. They're preying on your downfall.
They are.
It's middle school all over again.
They hate what happened to Rayman.
Oh boy, this one. I gotta get 3,000 points by jumping.
What the hell is that thing?
Dude, I love yoga. Oh, jump rope. Holy shit, what the fuck? Why did I think it was gonna be like under the bridge thing? What is that creature? What the fuck is that
The
thing?
one on the right or the one on the left?
The one on the left. Oh, his eyes are up top. Oh my, I thought his mouth was his eyes opening and closing.
That almost distracted me.
Why?
Because I was thinking about it. Oh, I think I won.
Okay, we lose.
Not yet.
Don't worry, I lost.
Not yet. Okay.
Now you lost. I dropped. Why am I playing with scissors right now?
The only thing I know of Rayman
How did you...
was when I got my Xbox 360, tried playing Minecraft, and proceeded to look at like the free skin packs, and Rayman was in there.
This is what Rayman has been reduced to. I know Rayman fans probably hate the Rabbids, but being honest, they probably, the majority of people probably didn't know who Rayman was until this game. Sorry, Rayman fans, your game wasn't as popular as you thought.
It didn't have enough screaming animals.
Yeah.
You know, I believe Raving Rabbids 2 was also going to be released on PC, but actually there is like a Russian release for the PC, but it's very limited.
Of this game?
Well, of Raving Rabbids 2.
Why you like squishing them, dude?
Because
They want their carrot juice.
You are killing them.
Yeah, that's a
You
good
are
thing.
murdering them.
That's a good thing.
They can't breathe.
Neither can I.
Is he out here fighting for rabbid rights?
Rabbid rights, dude. Come on. I don't know who the fuck Rayman is.
I don't blame you.
Who's Rayman? I only care about these rabbids. I did a ranking of all the costumes on YouTube. Nice. My favorite would usually be I'd combine the disco afro with the... Okay, they just interrupted me.
That was pretty funny.
I would do all the dancing minigames, but actually no, they're not like against the DMCA.
Yeah, because they're awful annoying covers.
Those are okay within Twitch.
Yeah.
There are 2 exclusive games for the Xbox 360 version. I actually knew about that offhand. I'm kind of curious about one of the exclusive ones.
What do you mean the exclusive?
There's one that's like the cow tossing one, but it's basketball.
Why? What's the point? What's the point of having exclusive mini games?
Give everyone the same thing.
Console exclusivity has gone too far.
Where's
Not
my
the rabbit.
basketball, Ubisoft?
It's
There.
like those people who make karaoke versions of existing songs, which technically count as covers, but they're really awful covers.
That's right,
They use
people
really
have...
awful instruments.
That's right, karaoke companies have actually tried to take people down before. Well, not tried, they actually have.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, the music is louder than I expected.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Stop!
Why did I activate it? Okay.
Aloha. Yeah.
That's the only word in the Hawaiian dictionary.
The only Hawaiian word that exists.
That exists, yes, that exists. You see, make up minigame titles.
Minigame items or title?
No, titles.
Boy, I love plunging.
Yeah.
Plunging in the deep. Die.
So in that case, it would be bunnies like to plunge in the deep.
Yeah, all the titles have bunnies like to or don't like to.
Where's that
Wait,
missile
I-
going?
Don't worry.
I got
don't
this
worry,
one. I got this one.
Okay.
Eat shit and die.
That's pretty good.
It doesn't have the word
I'm
bunny
just
in it.
picturing
but-
the minigame, like what, based on the title.
Oh boy. Okay, what's that bunny doing?
Bunnies
Look at
like
that
to
one right
piss on
there.
Ronald Reagan's grave.
Wait, look at the one that I'm looking at.
No, I refuse. Just shoot the child already.
Fine.
That's not the child.
Oh.
Thank you.
Yeah, there's the child.
Get out of my head.
Now eat him.
Can't do that. It's not mine.
Bunnies like to eat children.
Monkey. Did you say? Oh, you said bunnies?
Yeah. Did you hear me say monkeys?
I thought you said monkeys like to eat children.
I'd like this game better if it was about monkeys instead of rabbits.
Also, the big Darth Vader-esque bunny has a name. What's his name? I must know more.
Big Chunkus.
Please no.
Kill me.
Yeah, I'll go with this outfit. Cause why not?
Why is there a gangsta outfit?
I don't know. Is that?
Wait, hold on. Did you just switch outfit and he went Rayman? He
He
just.
did.
Yes.
That's what he does.
Is he like a fucking Pokemon?
Yeah.
His name is Sergey, pronounced like, but it's pronounced like Sergey.
No,
that's the
his
actual
name is
name.
Rayman.
No, I wasn't talking about Rayman. I was talking about the big guy.
Yeah, his name's
Oh.
Rayman.
The big guy is also named Rayman.
Yes.
He's just jealous that there's another guy named Rayman.
Yeah.
Everyone named Rayman. That's the entire story behind this. The
Bunnies
reason
like
Rayman
to
is here,
kidnap people named Rayman.
fucking Rayman, the Darth Bunny, the Rayman, Darth. Okay, how do I clarify which Rayman is which?
Big Chungus.
So
I'm gonna kill you.
the
Flame Will.
Darth Rayman, right? She finds out about regular Rayman. He's like, I'm jealous that this Rayman exists. So he breaks
kidnaps
the
his-
laws of the universe and gets Rayman from another universe into the Rabbids universe. He's like, throw him in
It also
there.
kidnaps his friends' children.
Yeah, that too. That's how this entire game happened.
Oh boy, this one. Bunnies don't use toothpaste.
Oh yeah, this one has a jump scare.
Why does this remind me of those shitty games you'd see in web browsers?
Yeah, it's Elsa Dental Cleaning.
Elsa Dental Cleaner, that's what it is.
Yeah, I want someone to make a WarioWare game, except all the mini games are based off of awful App Store stuff. There's one where you have to clean Elsa's teeth.
It has to hurt for him, right?
Nah,
I mean, these are worms. They're not
don't
like
feel
coming out of.
pain.
They're not like coming out of the nerves.
yes, they are.
How do you know for sure,
Why are
Josh?
they smiling like that? Who
J-
made
J-
this? Who approved of this?
Oh, I missed. Oh.
Jason, they are his nerves.
The scream wasn't loud enough because of the volume adjustment. Actually, you have 4 chances. I know this because I tried to 100% this game. If you saw earlier, I had 100% of the story mode.
Why'd you
But here I am.
100% this game?
Why not? Gotta 100% something. Worst mistake of my life. Don't be hard on yourself, man.
No, you deserve it.
Josh.
Don't come back. Why are you performing brain surgery on him?
He's gotta think.
This is the best concept for a
Well,
mini game.
I already messed that up.
Bunnies don't like brain surgery.
100% everything. You even 100%ed score mode?
Rabbids like performing lobotomies.
That's unsettling.
Where'd that come from? Who is that? Hello?
If that's the voices in this rabbit's brain. Yes.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello? Are the voices talking again?
Yes.
Where are the pills?
Maybe that's what's wrong with the rabbits. They never got their pills.
They all have schizophrenia. They don't know how to solve it.
Yeah. If Rayman just gave him pills, then
Oh, that wasn't quick enough. The rabbits have a drug addiction. I wouldn't put it past them.
Rabbits love ketamine. No, they use bunnies. They use bunnies, not rabbits, for the mini games for some reason.
Bunnies don't take normal pills.
Why would you spend that much time on a rabbit's game?
Same reason I'd spend enough time to beat story mode of Ribbit King.
Okay, Ribbit King's fun though.
It is. Shout out to Ribbit King.
Is it Namco who owns them? They should put it on Switch.
Might be Bandai.
And that is Namco.
Yeah, Bandai Namco.
Where am I?
What?
You're in hell.
Who am I?
Did you turn the music off?
No.
Okay.
It's just oddly quiet.
It would have been funny if you did.
In retrospect, I should have adjusted the volume on the volume mixer instead, so it wasn't all unbalanced.
Just turn the music completely off. Have this be an atmospheric experience.
Ribbit King is sick. I learned about it from Frame Raider's video of strange games I own.
He's sick.
The Ribbit King is sick.
No! Man, what's a man of race to do?
Oh. Hey, thanks for the follow, man. Thank you for the follow, wee man. Number 365.
I'm up here, wee man.
I thought I thought you said weed man.
The weed man, back at it again.
I know you didn't mean sick in that way. I get it.
Mother,
It was a
cellular
silly
television.
joke. If you pulled his beak hard enough, would it pop off?
The bird's beak or Rayman's beak?
Both.
What am I supposed to say to the idea of Rayman's beak being pulled? Bunnies don't milk cows. This one's an easy one. All I have to do is just shake the mouse.
Bunnies don't go to therapy.
I just noticed that with the PC version, you can kind of see the lesser amount of polygons with the rabbits, depending on the distance.
Yeah, because it was made for the Wii.
The people who made it for the Wii weren't supposed to let you know about the polygons.
Fuck, I just thought of something I wanted to say twice, and then I forgot it again.
Yeah, that's why you were silent. I was wondering what was going on.
I was like, what the fuck? I thought of something to say, and I was like, fuck, I forgot it. And I was like, I remembered it again, but I'm just like, fuck, I forgot it again.
It's okay. You'll have another opportunity.
Said because Pokemon Rumble is actually good. I'm not familiar with that one, but like.
What do you mean? What do you mean? You played No, that was.
That was Pokemon Battle Coliseum, or was it?
Yeah.
The one where you get to sync the DSs to this Wii game, so you could actually see them battle with the Wii graphics. Bunnies are amazing. This one's basically the maze game.
I remember what I was gonna say.
What was it?
Alright. So, you know the original Spider-Man film where it's like, 2000s, early 2000s?
Yes.
I was just, so one of you guys said something, and I was really ready to just go like, I missed the part where that's my fault.
That's a great line.
That's what you're trying to think of this whole time?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Pokemon Battle
Okay.
Revolution. That's the one.
Okay.
Oddly enough, that one does work with Heart Gold and Soul Silver. Even though, like, those two games came out after Battle Revolution. But it probably has to do with the fact that they're both, that they're both Sinnoh. And I imagine the game would not... I imagine the Wii game would not work with, like, anything past Sinnoh.
Yeah.
Rumble is a Pokemon dungeon crawler. Oh. Bunnies think they're in a movie.
Oh yeah, that's right. Bunnies think they're in a video game. This is real life.
Don't you get it? If you die in the movie, you die for real.
No
You
way.
die in the movie.
Josh, has there ever been a boss, like a boss fight that has been so difficult that you ended up hearing, they ended up hearing their theme in your nightmares?
I haven't heard any in my dreams.
That's
If,
sort of
if
thing
any of
with...
them got to the point where it invaded my dreams, I'd probably have like mental scars.
That kind of thing almost happened with Megalovania.
I don't control what goes into my dreams. So
I'd be impressed if you could.
so if something got into my dream, it must be deeply psychologically tied to me.
Dude, if I could control what got into my dreams, it would be so cool.
I wish you could. Then I'd actually want to go to sleep.
I was able to control my dreams the other night.
Did you do good with it?
I guess I started beating up people. It was weird. It wasn't lucid dreaming, I would say, but I could still control myself.
That's cool.
It was like, okay, so I laid down in my bed and I fell asleep and I started having a dream. And then I started having a dream. I was in my physics class, and I fell asleep in my physics class, and I started dreaming in my physics class. And now I was controlling the dream of me sleeping in my physics class.
Nice.
So I was like, "What the fuck? What the fuck is going on?"
So it was dreamception.
I was like, "What the fuck is happening?" And then I like saw someone and I just like punched them in the face. I was like, holy shit, I can do this.
Why'd you punch him?
I don't know, it was like instinct. Because they were faceless, so I was like, holy shit.
Why were they faceless?
They were all faceless, and then I started like using like, there was like some
Rabbids are just getting bored of
anti-gravity
me.
shit going on. So like I was jumping up real high. I was like morphing reality around me and shit. It was weird.
Jeez.
I'll never forget that. Gee, like I'm talking about it now, and it's like I can remember it so vividly.
I don't think I've ever.
Like,
I
when
don't
was
think
playing
I've.
these games. Wait, oh, sorry, you said something.
It's funny because like the only time I've had anything close to that was like when I was aware I was dreaming. So like, so in my dream I was like in my bed, and then someone said, "Oh my God, the sun's gonna collide with the earth." I was like, "Oh shoot!" And then I'm like, "Wait, this is a dream. I can stop it." And so I went outside. I held out my arms as if to stop it, but it didn't stop it, and everyone died. And then I woke up, and then someone told me the sun was gonna collide with the earth. And so like, oh, this must be a dream. I can stop it. And then I tried to stop it again, but then I died, and then I woke up for real. Yeah.
As like sad as it is that everyone like died, that's so fucking funny.
Well, it's not like everyone's death was like drawn out. It was just like the sun just suddenly exploded when I tried to stop it.
Dude, I have the weirdest fucking dreams. I I had a dream once that went in sequences. So there was sequence 1, sequence 2, sequence 3, and maybe
Ooh.
4.
Was it in the same night?
It was all in the same night, all in the same setting.
Nice.
Um,
Part 1, Part 2, Part 3, Part 4.
it was like, okay, I have to pull it up. So I write down my interesting dreams,
Nice.
or at least the ones I can remember.
Friday Night Funkin'.
Okay.
That's what this mini game is.
I would go over to my friend's house, but it was my house, and he would take me to his kid, and then start feeding me things from the shelves, and just drink
Okay.
water, and made me do it along with him.
Okay.
The eating stopped at the books, so we did not eat the books. He would start venting about his father.
Oh, so
Leave
it was inanimate objects he was feeding you.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
like not
just
edible stuff.
eating like everything.
Okay.
Um, he started venting about his father.
Okay.
And then we leave the house. Sequence ended. All right. This and then the second sequence begins. Everything that I just said happens again, like it repeats.
So there's
But-
two sequences. So there's 3 sequences. It was the
Sorry,
same.
yeah. But at the end of where we leave the house in the last one, it continues on. So after we leave the house, we walk off into farmland and fend off rabid people while we get into a spaceship and fly off. That is sequence 2 ended. Sequence 3 begins. Everything up until the spaceship plays out again. But this time there's a State Farm commercial in space.
That sounds awesome.
And the lady has a beard while I drink more water from a bowl. Sequence 3 ended. Another sequence begins, the final sequence. In this one, the only difference from the past ones is that we finally end up eating the books.
I really.
So it was all connected.
I spit out the water from my bowl into him on accident. And while he rants about his dad, I'm eating a bowl of hair. Then after the rocket and Space Farm commercial, Space Farm, get it? Space Farm. Suddenly a musical part happens, and me
Awesome.
and my friend turn into books, and the lyrics are "I'm turning into books," over and over and over.
I hate that I had missed out on so much of that because of that stupid memory game.
That's how it ends?
That's how it ends. Oh, and by the way,
Awesome.
while the song is playing out, it cuts to every old sequence in slow motion.
Was it a sad song or what was going on?
It was like a slow drawn out like I'm turning into books, like that. But like almost with like a sad piano behind it.
So it was as if it was one big story, even though nothing happened really.
Yeah, nothing was accomplished.
That's the funniest thing I've ever heard.
So that's how half of my dreams are. I had a dream I had schizophrenia once.
I don't have dreams anymore.
How do you stop?
I don't know. I got older. Your time will come eventually.
There's like
I hope it does. Dude, I get excited to go to bed sometimes.
Yeah, dreams are rare for me. Like, it only, I think, only like one. No, it's usually that they happen, but nothing notable really happens. It's just really mundane. I only have like one memorable dream per 3 months.
I've noticed that the more I'm stressed out.
Oh, this is the one.
I've noticed the more I'm stressed out and the more I'm working, the less I have dreams.
Oh. I wonder if that's indication or something. I wonder if there's something wrong with me.
I could see like a pink outline with the keys.
I know that's how it works for me. I'm not saying that's how it works for everyone.
It's I guess it's something for me to take note of, I guess.
It's what I noticed for myself.
Okay.
Cause like I remember like school started and I began to like not I was like having a dream like every day in the summer, and then like school started and I was having a dream like once per month.
Well, yeah, because I guess your mind is not preoccupied with other stuff.
Yeah.
It's allowed to be more creatively fulfilling, I guess.
Come on! Yes! I did it.
Oh, one of my favorite points from a dream was where two people, there was like a fat guy and a really skinny guy. They're like, "Do you know who we are?" And they like locked hands in the air, and then they got into like rollerblading gear, and we're like, "We're the painkillers, bitch!" And then like,
that's awesome.
that was like one of my favorite points, and I'll never forget the fucking painkillers.
You should draw them.
I wanted. Oh, that's such a good idea.
Yeah, visualize the painkillers.
I wanna. I have to visualize the painkillers.
Yeah, it sounds like an awesome duo.
Bunnies don't rest in peace.
Were they like trying to intimidate you? Were they bad guys or were they heroes?
Oh no. Okay, so there's a lot of like random people in my dream. Sometimes I'm not even in my dream. It's just like faces, because so your mind can't generate people, but it goes off of the faces you've seen. I'm pretty sure my mind just takes all the faces I've ever seen and puts them in. Because when there are people that appear in my dreams, I have no clue who they are. The painkillers were just two random people going up. They like were like in a court. They were in like a basketball court. And there were like people on the other side, a group of other random people on the other side that like wanted to challenge them to a game. And they were like, "You know who we are?" And they did all painkillers thing. And I think they wanted to play like hockey or something. I don't know.
Oh, awesome! I would like to meet the painkillers.
If I could meet the painkillers, I'd probably get shit beat out of them.
Well, here's the thing. I was gonna ask, what's their morality? Are they on the good side or evil side? Because the way they're introduced, it sounds like Team Rocket or something.
Oh no. See, it was the group of people playing basketball on the other side of the court was trying to was being all like, I don't know, they were being mean.
Clark!
You got like a rocket horn?
A rocket horn?
Oh, it's a shotgun with plungers.
Oh.
A rocket horn.
I thought you were still talking about the painkillers.
I did too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, my schizophrenia dream. I never really explained that one, did I? Actually, no, I'm not gonna explain it. No. I want you guys to interpret what schizophrenia in a dream can be.
I'm envisioning something not fun.
No, it was not fun.
It's interesting that not all your dreams involve you, because that's what all my dreams are. It's always in a first-person perspective.
Oh yeah, no. One of the first dreams I ever remember writing down was a guy working at a 9-to-5 office job, and he's like, "Oh man, I love having this new job," but then his boss turns out to be this complete asshole villain. And he's going through a terrible divorce or something, his boss. So the guy at the job is "Holy shit, we gotta help this guy, what do we do?" And then there's some robot that comes in, I guess, that they built.
Oh my god.
And the robot is "Oh, how can I help?" And then somewhere along the way, the boss villain gets really fed up with the divorce, and he takes his infant son, and he's ready to drop him off the top of a building.
Oh my god.
But the main characters are in the basement, but they're like, "Wait, if we just stay here, and if we just don't go up there, he's not gonna drop the baby."
Why did I activate the music?
And everyone's like, "Oh yeah!" So they stay down in the basement, and the villain boss comes downstairs, and he's like, you know, I actually thought you guys were gonna come upstairs. And
He was disappointed.
but he's also like,
Bro, why'd you leave me up here? I got
then
alone.
he's like, you guys know I can just drop the baby on the floor here, right? And they're like, no. But then he tries dropping the baby on the floor. It turns out the floor is carpet. And the baby is okay. And they kill the guy.
Oh, I got one of these things.
I love this kind of stuff. The best kind of dreams are the ones that are like creatively fulfilling, you know?
Yeah.
Stuff you could actually like use, like if you're an artist or something.
You know, that's why I write down my dreams.
Yeah, my dreams aren't nearly as fun as that. I mean, except the one where I tried to stop the sun from colliding with the earth. Except,
I love that.
I mean that one's pretty funny, but I'm trying to think of.
Trying to think of like an unusual dream that you had.
Yeah, I know what Jason's had.
Dreams are either like really.
Don't make me bring up that one dream that you had just recently.
Which one?
The one involving Nikocado.
Yeah! That one's funny though, you can make that one up.
So what basically happened is that Josh had this dream where it was him and a bunch of people we know in person that got invited by Nikocado Avocado. But the thing was he was oddly sane.
Yeah, we were just talking really casually, but we knew of his YouTube channel's existence. We just don't want to bring it up because it'd be really awkward. So we just talked really casually while he ate.
I thought he would have gone crazy if you mentioned it.
I did too, which is why neither me or any of the friends brought it up.
It just makes him like a sleeper agent.
Yeah.
The moment you mentioned his YouTube channel.
Yeah. Like nothing weird happened. It was just us casually talking.
You bring up his YouTube channel and he starts going, ah, and fucking fart.
Who is this guy?
No, we bring up his YouTube channel. He goes.
No, he just goes like.
He starts crying immediately.
No, he just goes like. Eee!
Yeah.
I just love that clip where he's just. Eee!
Yeah. Okay, Jason. Now tell Z about your dream.
When I was a small child.
When I was a young boy. Sorry, go on.
Little did I know that I wasn't feeling very good, and I had happened to dream about this turtle that had just walked off a cliff, and it just kept falling, and then suddenly I woke up, but as soon as I woke up, I was vomiting as well.
Like, as soon as the turtle hit the ground, he woke up and started vomiting immediately.
Yeah, but like the turtle fell on the ground off screen though.
Oh, it was off screen? I didn't know that.
And it wasn't even a realistic turtle, it was like a cartoony turtle. Because I was a kid then, I pictured things all cartoony. Except for... with the exception of, like, me existing in dreams. If I exist, then everything's realistic.
Off screen.
I don't know if you're picturing it the same way I'm picturing it in my head. But like, that's so fucking funny.
What, is it like...
When I bring it up.
Is it like falling at a fast pace or a moderate pace?
I'm picturing the turtle, like, falling, like, it's like spinning in the air, and then, like, it's about to hit the ground, but then it cuts out by you waking up, you raising up to a 90-degree angle, and just barfing.
That's always what I pictured, too. Jason hates it when I bring up that dream.
Oh, I've had multiple dreams where I have the death penalty placed on me.
What'd you do?
Okay. So,
What did you do?
so there's been a few dreams where I've killed people.
Okay.
In this one right here, I robbed a bank. And me and my two friends and my two other friends split up after being chased by the cops. Eventually, after a day or so, we were identified, so we all started freaking out. Turns out I'm getting the Turns out I'm getting the way I worded this made it sound like I was actually surprised. Turns out, okay, let me read it out the same way I wrote it.
Okay.
Turns out I'm getting the fucking death penalty because I killed a few people. The amount of panic conversations.
Like,
The amount of
did you killing people happen in a dream, or was it something that happened off screen?
I think I killed people in the dream, but I didn't remember it.
Okay. You
'Cause
didn't remember.
down
Okay.
I write down the main parts I can remember.
Oh,
Okay.
what?
What'd you do?
The amount of panic conversations I have with people before court ruling is amazing. I have one in a grocery store with a few friends where I learn I'm getting the death penalty. I have one near the swing set in my backyard with my mom, who even knows I'm getting the death penalty. Soon, soon there's a court ruling. I can't remember much how it went, but I know my face popped up on a screen with guilty. But my face popped up on a screen with guilty, death penalty, and with
Kill him!
with all the crimes I committed. Soon after, I'm put in the fucking electric chair, and as you can guess, I woke up when it was activated.
Oh my god!
This sounds like something out of Goosebumps.
I want Z on the electric chair!
Guilty!
I just picture this really threatening looking judge. It's like, I want him dead!
Your Honor.
Will the defendant please rise?
Yeah, Your Honor, Z, death. That's really funny.
Also, I think I had another dream where I was robbing a house with my friends, and I did actually kill people in that dream. And okay, fine, okay, fine.
Yeah.
Do you not want me to explain this?
I want you to explain it.
Um, I killed people to rob the house of my friends in that dream, and
Yeah.
this cops started coming down the street, but I was the only one who noticed them first. I was like, "Fuck, the cops are coming!" I didn't tell my friends. Instead, what
Oh,
I
dang.
did was I took all my like robber outfit off of me, ran into one of the corners. The cops barged in, and I was like, "Help! Help! They're all taking me out!"
Oh my god! You betrayed them! Oh, that's really funny. Oh, but how pissed were they at you?
Afterwards too.
How pissed were your friends? Actually,
They were fucking pissed.
I feel like that's probably an
Mastermind
understatement.
Criminal Z.
I could picture that being an understatement.
What?
About
Z
how angry your
criminal
friends were.
mastermind?
No, about how angry his friends were.
Oh yeah.
I hate this one.
I would imagine they'd be pretty angry.
The best part was like the cops put like a blanket around me and everything, and I was like, "Thank you, thank you." I know I said I've killed a few people in dreams, but there's also been a lot of dreams where I just beat people up.
Yeah, you mentioned that.
I did.
Yeah.
Well, I still do it.
You still have dreams like that?
Well, yeah. Other than the
Okay.
one I said I could control, like, there have been multiple
I
dreams.
mean, those were faceless people, though. To be fair.
There was a dream where someone in my family was having a wedding, and I was like, I really don't want this wedding to happen. And then like the groom walks in, and I start like beating the shit out of him, and he starts like beating the shit out of me, and then, like we start like fighting, and then he like rips off my arm and walks out, and I'm like, ah, and like I get like a robotic arm. He comes back later, and I beat the shit out of him.
What a story!
Come on, please
I like
work.
how the only thing that motivated this was, oh, I don't want to do this.
Okay, good. That was the worst minigame.
How did the wife feel about all this?
Shit, I don't know.
Did she not want this? Did she not want this wedding to happen either?
She might. I think she might have. This all took place in a kitchen. She might have been.
Wait,
in
the wedding?
background or something. I think if I'm remembering it correctly, she might have been in the background going like, "Stop, stop!"
Probably, yeah.
But like, I don't know. It was a kitchen.
The wedding happened in the kitchen too.
So the fight happened in the kitchen.
Okay. Okay.
Like, imagine like there's a wedding happening in the other room, and the groom walks in through the kitchen doors, like buttoning up his like suit, and then like beating the shit out of someone.
Like, these are really funny dreams. I love these.
I don't want to like pride myself, but it's like whatever is going on in my mind, I want to do that.
Yeah. I hope it keeps happening.
You gotta make the painkillers into an OC.
Yeah. Yeah, I want you to visualize the painkillers really badly. I want to see them.
Okay, I'll get to that tomorrow. I'll definitely get to that tomorrow.
I have to wonder why the title, why they chose the title of the painkillers. Like, what significance does it have when they're playing hockey?
Dude, I don't know. It was like, I guess it was what was happening inside my dream.
With the painkillers.
Questioning dreams is your first mistake.
I mean, that's true. I'm not about to psychoanalyze Z based on his dreams, because you know they don't make any sense. You can't tell what a person is based on their dreams. Otherwise, Z would be a psychopath.
I talk to myself a lot.
Okay, that doesn't make you crazy necessarily.
I was taking out the trash today, and I was talking to myself about the Industrial Revolution.
Cool.
I heard like cars going down the street while I was throwing trash bags into like the big dumpster. I was like, the Industrial Revolution, that's the effect on cars. And like I was speaking to the dumpster.
Man, if I could have a conversation with myself, I imagine a lot of problems could be solved. Apparently, I've been advised not to use peppermint shampoo or body wash because apparently it makes your body cold.
Hey, he's not grabbing us anymore.
Yeah, peppermint, like peppermint body wash or shampoo.
Huh.
I mean, I don't care how cold I get. If I could smell like mints, I would.
They don't look too excited.
They've gone from hating us. They've gotten from hating us to being bored of us.
Yeah.
Oh, this one.
What is this?
Bunnies can't play soccer.
Bunnies can't get head injuries.
We'll see about that.
Bunnies love the death penalty.
Oh.
Dang.
That deserves a restart. I mean, the total's not going to look good if I just let that be my first shot.
I think a lot of my dreams were like, I remember a lot of my dreams were something good happening, but then I woke up and they didn't actually happen.
I hate when some dreams are like that. They trick you into thinking that something cool happened, but then it turns out it's a dream.
Oh, I hate that.
Oh, you have those?
Well, I used to. I had more of them when I was like younger, but like more I have them now, but like I still like hate them.
Yeah, you struck gold with dreams.
It's not the craziest dream I've had, but it's like one that I would not have expected. I somehow dreamt that I was in a sandwich restaurant with Ted Nivison.
Okay.
I don't know how that happened.
Oh, you know what? I just remembered a reoccurring theme when I sleep.
Oh, this one again.
So you know how when you're a kid, you have nightmares about one specific monster.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You all know what mine was? the disembodied face from the Nick Jr. bumpers. That's what I was afraid of as a kid.
Okay. You want to know a terrifying dream that I had as a kid?
Yeah.
Grimace.
Grimace?
I don't blame you, but it sounds really funny. What did Grimace do? He just...
First off, what did your Nickelodeon bumper do?
Oh, he's a disembodied face. He would just try and eat me.
That's it?
But, the thing is, once he ate me, I couldn't get out. It was like a portal to another dimension, which I couldn't escape from.
Ah, okay.
It's like
I wasn't told about that
it's
part.
like in that one episode of SpongeBob where it's like the Flying Dutchman. He sends Squidward through that weird looking portal.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, yeah. That's what would have happened if he caught me, which he did a few times.
I was not told about the dimension part.
Oh well, sorry.
For me and Grimace, I can't fucking Grimace. Yeah, Grimace from McDonald's.
Yeah.
The most terrifying one I remember was I was like a really small child, and he was almost like a sleep paralysis demon. That's actually what it was.
Would he just stand on top of you?
He like. What it was is I woke up. The dream was me laying in my bed in my dark room, and then Grimace just kicks open the door, and I just see his silhouette in the door, and he's like takes a few steps towards me, and I just wake up and start screaming.
I would probably scream too. Actually, wait, hold on. There's a specific GIF I'm thinking of. I want to see if I can find it because it's really funny. Oh, I hope I can find it. I'm thinking of it.
I'm not scared of Grimace, but like I look at Grimace with like I'm almost like what the like ew. like
You get a little bit unnerved because of your childhood memory.
You're just like.
He's just a bit weird looking.
I'm trying to find this one GIF of like it was some guy in bed and then like someone in a Grimace suit drags him out and he's like scratching on the floor trying to get away.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Is that what your dreams are like?
Pretty much.
I'm glad you know the GIF.
I know it because someone sent it to me before and was like, "This is you."
Jason, who's your sleep paralysis It's a good question.
I don't remember if I've had one, but I do know of like a certain imagery that used to not leave my mind. You remember Disaster Movie?
Oh, I know exactly what you're gonna mention.
Yeah. But I imagine Z doesn't know.
He probably has no idea what you're talking about.
So, one thing that got stuck in my mind as a kid that wouldn't stop haunting me ever since, I saw like a clip of the movie Disaster Movie, and the imagery and the puppetry looked so ugly and disturbing. And they had this bit where there were these like Alvin and the Chipmunks like puppets, and they seemed somewhat normal at first. They were like doing their songs, and then suddenly they have like this death metal song kind of voice, and then one of the characters is just one of the characters is just like, okay, you guys are not Alvin and the Chipmunks, and then they walk away, and like one guy points out like that one's got rabies, and then it shows Alvin with rabies, and then later he just jumps towards one of the guys while he screams Alvin's name, and you just see Alvin attack his crotch. That's all I remember from that scene. And I'm not sure if I want to revisit that.
I don't blame you for being scared of those puppets.
And before someone like challenges me to have like a follower goal, so that if I reach a certain amount of followers, I have to rewatch that scene.
Why don't you?
Maybe I'll consider it. I'll conquer that childhood fear. Anyway, shooting time.
It's probably not as scary as you think. If it's from Disaster Movie, it's probably gonna be really unfunny. Actually, how far into the game are you?
It might be like day 5 or 6. Could be further.
that doesn't help.
There's like 15 or 20 days.
Oh. Yeah, no, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do all that.
I would have to like check after this minigame because there is a way to check like how many days.
I'm not doing all that.
Well, not like how many days left, but like how many days have you completed?
Fucking SpongeBob.
The power within. Power within.
That's a weirdly common one, apparently.
What SpongeBob one?
Power within.
The power within! Yeah!
That made me super uncomfortable as a kid.
I was never really scared of it, but like apparently it's a common thing to be scared of.
I think the way I was viewing it was particularly scary because when I got out of school, up until like at the end of elementary school, I would have to go to someone else's house for a bit before my parents picked me up, or me and my sister up, because we didn't really, if we weren't trusted alone in the house. So for a while there, we had a babysitter around like kindergarten, that area. Why do I keep saying I? We got a babysitter at one point, and it was all cool, you know. We would for the first few years, you know, we maybe a year or so, we were upstairs. We did fun things upstairs with our babysitter.
Mm-hmm.
At some point though, I don't know what happened, but we started going into the basement. We just started going, okay, kids, go to the basement. I think they were doing drugs. But we would go, me and my sister would go to the basement. We sit in this dark concrete basement.
Oh no.
With this box TV. And keep in mind, I'm a small child, so everything is humongous to me. And like, I lay on this mattress that's just on the floor, no frame.
Mm-hmm.
And my sister gets like a chair or something. And I'm like scared of spiders. The lights in this room are mostly made up of the TV and like light bulbs in the ceiling. We turn on SpongeBob's. We turn on the SpongeBob's. No,
Yeah.
we turn on SpongeBob. It's like that scene comes on in this dark concrete basement room while I'm laying on a mattress, not even on a frame. And
Yeah.
I'm just like, holy shit! Like I can't stand this. Like, oh my fucking god! Like that scene got to me.
I would imagine so. That's a very uncomfortable place to do anything, really.
They're starting to like us, I think.
Wait, so why don't they like you?
Because they're racist.
I mean,
It's because the Rabbids killed. Not
The
not killed,
Rabbids.
They kidnapped his friend's children, I guess.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
they kidnapped Glowbox's nephews.
They put Glowbox
Yeah, I
on the
love Mario
electric
Party.
chair.
It's this one again. This one became even more difficult because now I have to make sure I don't hit the guys that are walking in front of me.
Bunny's revealing your IP address. It's the whole minigame.
Bunnies don't like doxing, but they can dance.
No bunnies like doxing. Minigame is just showing your IP address on screen and you win.
I mean, the Rabbids were never the best with morals.
Yeah,
Obviously.
Of course they would dox, and also have NFTs probably.
Rabbids like crypto. No,
Yeah,
bunnies like crypto.
Rabbids like cryptocurrency.
So Rayman just has to keep the bunnies away from the computer that's mining Bitcoin.
No, Rayman isn't there to stop him. He's dead.
How long has it been?
They have a much longer lifespan than Rayman. It's like 100 years after the events of Rayman Raving Rabbids.
Okay, this music reminded me of another thing.
It's every video game you could ever want as a kid.
Okay, this particular song reminded me of another thing besides Christmas.
Yeah.
Another thing that I used to be unnerved by as a kid was like the idle screen in Raving Rabbids, where like the rabbit
Yeah,
just stares at you.
Yeah, because he would just scream at you if you have the game still.
And then I managed to take that and make it into something that scared some people.
I remember seeing my first Screamer video as a kid. It was that one car commercial. It wasn't a commercial for cars specifically. It was a commercial with cars in it. But then
Oh, the KF one.
I think no, not the. It's not. And it wasn't KFC.
No, not KFC. KF. It's a German
KF.
coffee brand.
Yes, it was that. It screamed at you and then said, "Are you awake yet?"
Yeah, because they're selling coffee. They also made commercials for like KF Light, which was meant to be like jump scares, or it's just like some guy in a silly costume, just spooking you. Because like KF
I
Light.
like that a lot more.
Apparently, KF also had radio commercials, and I'm baffled that they're allowed to make radio commercials, because I feel like
that's not safe for cars.
If they made radio commercials, then that's easy. That's just a car crash waiting to happen.
Yeah, that is not okay. Is this one of the music ones? No, okay.
No, luckily not. I'm not even gonna do the music ones on stream. Maybe I'll do those like off stream.
Yeah, like having a radio commercial be a Screamer is not a good idea, which is why I respect it.
I don't think I could get DMCA'd for this song if it's sung by Rabbids.
Probably. I don't know. Maybe you don't know how. Rabbids love copyright takedown notices.
I can't really think of anything else that had that like made me unsettled as a kid. Besides that,
I hated watching the episode of Courage where with Freaky Fred. It made me claustrophobic.
my name is Fred, and I've been very naughty.
Yeah, pretty much.
What?
You don't if you not watched Courage the Cowardly Dog?
I didn't watch Courage as a kid.
Oh, you missed out. But there's there's an episode with this guy named Freaky Fred. He would shave Courage's fur off because for no reason really. And like it played this really creepy music while I did it, and it just made me feel really claustrophobic watching it. Kids need to be scared. They need to be taught fear.
If their parents are not gonna do it, we'll do it.
Yeah. that has multiple meanings, Jason.
We will show them the scariest imagery.
Okay.
We will show them King Ramses.
Teaching them fear can be many different things, Jason. You want to know how to give a kid trauma for life? Just push him over.
And say nerd.
I don't think you even have to say nerd. You just have to push him over. That'll be enough to scar him for life.
I mean, I'm pretty sure like kids at a young age believe like they're invincible at first, and then something like that happens, and then suddenly their worldview is changed.
That's why you need to teach them fear. No, here's what you do. You kill their goldfish. You teach them suffering.
Replace their goldfish with like the snack kind of goldfish, and make sure they question nothing.
You take hey kid, you like your goldfish? You like your pet goldfish? Pick them up out of the tank and then throw them out the window. I
don't even know what to say to that.
This is how you teach kids.
Hey buddy, did you know fish can fly?
How so?
This guy can't move. Oh wait, never mind. And we got him.
Now eat the child. Now throw him across the wall. Teach him that life isn't fair. Yeah.
Hey, we got a plunger.
You eat it.
Why would you eat a plunger?
Because you're Rayman. I don't.
But
how
I'm
do you
pretty
know what-
sure he would know where plungers have been.
You don't know what Rayman eats, okay? You don't know what species he is. Maybe he eats children.
Maybe. Now, here is one thing that you may notice. Off OBS, I did a bit of the grinding with some of the minigames, so I unlocked some new stuff. So I got,
Now we're at the end of the
so-
game.
should I have, like, the two of you select my outfit? Or should I just, go with whatever?
Do whatever you want.
No. I'm a pretty fashionable guy. I'll go with that. You're wearing that right now,
Wait, with this, or...
Randy.
Okay. And do I switch the hair?
All right, let's check it. Let's check the hair. All right.
Okay.
This makes no sense.
All right.
This makes perfect sense
I think
in
this
Rayman
is,
universe.
this is a good look for you.
Alright, and for the eyes?
Oh, okay. All right. Next one. Nah. Next one. Get the red ones on.
Like the big ones?
Yeah.
Alright, I'll keep the shoes like that. 'Cause why not?
Oh yeah. What are the other options?
Oh, for shoes? Give me a second.
I think you should do rock and roll, but if you want to do gangsta, that's up to you.
Alright.
Rayman really went off the deep end. That was a noise.
I see he's not too judgmental about the new look.
He'll get fired if he does.
Another giant rabbit will replace him if he makes any comment.
Yes, we have tons in the back.
Bunnies can't shear sheep.
Just try me.
What, is that like a challenge?
Yes, that was
Big
what I was
challenge.
implying.
Oh, okay. This is like the same kind of model that they use for like the afro. Or like the same kind of
Oh
texture.
my god.
Big money, big bucks.
I don't like how the sheared sheep look in this universe.
Shear them. Come on.
They're like skin spiders.
I wonder if
Yeah,
like
look at them. Ew.
Wait, what are the rabbits doing?
they're trying to shear them.
They're just walking around.
They're just trying to bully them, or they're trying to shear them themselves, and they keep walking in the way.
They're gonna murder them.
Yeah, they're gonna have lamb chops. Oh yeah, they just mock the sheep whenever I cut them.
They just mock the sheep. What do
They just do like a sheep noise. Yeah, like look at
They're
this.
trying to communicate.
That one sheep's just trying to escape.
They go, ah.
Yeah, like that.
Yeah, that's what the rabbits do best. They go, ah.
They just go ah.
Eee.
Oh, they're starting to like us.
Yeah, look at you.
That was pretty good.
Fashionable. Of course they'll like you, dude.
All I had to do was pick a different outfit.
I like how they're cheering for you even though they can't see anything that's going on in there. They just see you walk out and survive the challenge and they're like, oh hell yeah, you survived.
Okay, the sensitivity is weird on this. I was about to question whether or not I should play like one of the minigames with the highest sensitivity.
That'd be a great idea. Wow.
Nobody cared who I was until I put on the granny dress.
Are those like PNGs of rabbits?
Yeah, they are. Yeah, there's like a
holograms.
Rayman sign right there.
They're holograms. They're trying to make you think that this stadium is actually populated when in reality there's no way of escaping.
I forget what
Roblox
this.
never had children.
I forget which one this. Okay, now I remember which one this one is. You gotta slap the kids that can't sing, basically.
You gotta slap the kids.
Slap the kids who can't sing? Dude,
Yes.
I love Whiplash.
It's almost like this game was designed for a different console.
And for an audience that is younger.
The one on the bottom left looks like fucking Harry Potter.
They all look the same. Some of them
Oh,
don't have
glasses.
glasses. Tag yourself. I'm top left.
I'm feeling kind of, you know, middle, you know?
There's two middles. There's four of them.
Middle right.
Well, I just have to hope that the middle right sings badly.
Why do you gotta wait for that to happen?
Because if I slap the wrong one, the game just ends.
Who are they gonna tell on?
I don't know.
Yeah,
Probably the big
you're
guy.
Rayman, you're popular. You're not gonna get in trouble for that.
I just got famous. Let me.
No, because you're famous, you can get away with it.
I don't want to risk that.
Coward.
They're just starting to like me. I want to enjoy this for a bit.
And they'll keep liking you no matter what you do.
And then when I'm bored, I'll get myself into controversy. And
They
I
never
wonder which
cared
one
who I
this
was
is.
until I changed the color of my shades.
I thought you were gonna say skin.
Yes, that's the joke.
It is weird, isn't it? That never mind.
That Rayman, that they just give you the option to do that.
Coincidentally, when selecting the gangsta hat, yeah.
What's up with
I
that,
like,
Ubisoft?
I like how you can't separate the two options. Like you can't have one without the other. Like thanks, thanks Ubisoft.
Oh, I just realized there's an upskirt moment.
Don't worry, there's absolutely nothing there somehow.
Shit, Rayman has no fucking body.
Yeah.
Wait, so you're telling me Rayman's main ability is the fact that his hands float?
Yes. When he punches, his hand disconnects and like rockets forward.
That's not just like character design, that's just straight up like...
Yeah, that's his thing. And no one else in his universe has that.
But everyone else in his universe, like,
They have limbs
has
and stuff.
arms and like legs.
Yes.
It's so weird. I always thought it was like an art style thing, but like...
I mean, it partially is and it partially isn't. No, you know what? I remember what it was. On the PlayStation, they didn't want to animate limbs, so they just had his hands and legs float.
Those glasses make
So I guess it
Rayman's
is an
head
art
look
style
smaller
thing,
than
but
it
didn't
is.
last. What?
Those glasses make Rayman's head look smaller than it actually is.
Good.
They're just gigantic.
You want a plunger?
They're like as big as the Urkel glasses.
Every minigame you win, Rayman's head gets a little bit smaller.
Especially around the rabbits.
By the end of the game, it's it's small enough to be noticeable, but not microscopic.
I was gonna change my outfit, but
No, you're keeping.
Yeah.
No, you're keeping this for the rest of the game.
okay. I guess I'm gonna stick to it
Yes.
for the rest of the night. See, Josh, I don't want to give up this fame yet.
No, what I'm saying is they won't betray you no matter what you do. You don't just have fans, you have stands.
Oh no.
Oh, so he's that kind of influencer, huh?
Yes, why else would they populate a stadium where they can only see you run across a field and do nothing else?
Wait a second, Josh. They're rabbits, not sheep.
Oh, whoa, he's coming
What?
back out from the game we didn't even see. Whoa, he's gonna go into the next one. He's gonna go into the next one.
Oh my god!
I'm pretty sure he won that.
Okay, did he win it? Does anyone know?
I'm sure he did.
I'm
He's
gonna believe
Rayman. He has
did.
to have won. He's the one and only Rayman. He has to have won that.
Those are pigs.
Those aren't pigs.
I'm sorry, they're pigs.
Those aren't fucking pigs.
Okay, I guess they're not pigs then. What are they then? Skin spiders.
Deceiving.
Spiders with like 6 less legs.
Yes. I'd like spiders better if they had only 2 legs.
Like they just hop around.
Yes.
They just
Yeah,
do
they
like
walk
the
really
dancing
fast.
Michigan J Frog.
I would love that. I would never kill any of them that are in my room.
Yeah, Rayman. I'm pretty sure you won that. I think.
Yeah, woohoo!
That one rabbit had like a feather duster. Rayman forever. I don't think Rayman can live forever.
Dude, they're creating dust in those, like...
How do you know Rayman can't live forever? Oh wait, because they're not making games about him anymore.
Yeah, that did not age well.
The joke lasted for 10 seconds and it didn't age well.
No, the Rayman Forever thing didn't age well.
Oh,
Because now you barely hear about him, apart from Rayman Legends.
he lives in our hearts, in our minds, and in the Steam release.
You will not die. You will live forever.
He never said that.
Good news, we are not dying. We are going to live forever.
You will live forever with the power
That
of
was a
milk.
quick mini game.
Yeah, because all I had to do was just shake the mouse and just click when the buckets are filled.
Oh yes, my favorite mini game. Press the red button. These fans eat it up.
I almost went back in.
Yeah. No, it was too short. You might as well.
Stream's not long enough. Gotta go back.
Yeah.
Oh
that
no,
100%
part two
completion, why
of
don't you?
part 2 of this minigame.
That is not a pig.
Yes, it is.
How
This
could
is the
that
minigame
not be a
scares
pig?
Jason.
Oh, it doesn't scare me. I just
Then why are you saying, "Oh no, I hate this one"?
because it's not a good
spooky,
minigame.
scary.
Because it's one of those where you have to really listen. Oh,
Shit, oh shit, am I making a lot of noise? Oh shit. Oh.
you're not helping. Please. Okay, finally, good. I don't have to do it again.
How do you know that?
Well, do you see this cutscene? That clearly implies that I don't have to do it again.
No, there's a part 3.
Unless you go back in.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
want to
that
go
was
back
done
in.
too fast. Go back in.
Not enough failure. Go back.
I like how this is entirely what the game is, just playing mini games.
Shit, oh shit, something open.
When you open the game, it opens up a dead link to buy the game again.
Yes, it's another shooting minigame. These are all the haters.
Yeah, those are your haters. They don't like how popular it's gotten.
They're all jealous. They're all jealous of Rayman and his $19 million mansion.
They're just ready to pounce on the opportunity to cancel you.
I've been here from the start, and I don't like that you're being famous.
They're gonna find out that Rayman didn't always have
The cleanest
red
past. They were gonna find out that his skin wasn't originally this color. Oh, he's shooting plungers at women now too?
Yeah. Good. Now we have a basis.
He's
for
surely
our
gonna
claim.
be cancelled.
We have a basis for our claim now. We got it. I wonder what compels a studio to do something like this. Like,
Clark!
we had a perfectly good beat 'em up game, and now you turned it into like a mini game collection, quite literally at the last minute.
Rayman boss fight?
Yes, you get to fight Rayman.
Yeah, that's Rayman right there. It's like the theory that you mentioned where everyone's Rayman.
Rayman.
Where everyone's named Rayman.
That's the personification of Rayman's.
It's his inner demons that he's trying to fight.
Yeah.
Imagine if the game was that deep.
He feels guilt about all this fame that he built off of nothing.
It's a ghost of his past.
This is all a facade. He's the one who killed the rest of his friends. That's why they don't show up anymore. He killed Glowbox, and all that's left of his children.
He reached into the throat of Murphy and tore out his voice box so that he no longer talks in Rayman Origins.
Well, no, Rayman Origins you see is a prequel. The Raving Rabbids series takes place afterwards because he killed all of his friends at some point.
So Rayman 3
point
was the
before
last.
then.
So Rayman 3 would be the last game that Murphy
In the
appeared.
Yeah.
So they
Rayman
just
3.
So they just
Rayman
let
3
him
is
go.
the last game of the pre-murder timeline.
So they just let Murphy go after that.
No, Murphy's dead.
Is that what the people behind Rayman did to him?
No, Rayman did that to him. That's why he's being haunted by his demons. The Rabbids represent his own personal guilt. That's why they keep chasing him every game.
So he killed Murphy sometime in 3?
Some point after 3.
Didn't like
We
how
don't
much.
see, we don't see the on-screen death of Glowbox.
He did not like how many times that Murphy was trying to break the fourth wall.
Yeah, he thought it was really annoying.
Like, can you not ruin the
See you in
immersion?
Rayman 4! Hey, check the manual, why don't you?
What manual?
Check the manual!
What
Rayman.
manual, Murphy?
The Raymanual! See
I
what
don't
did
even know what a
there?
manual is. How does that pun work?
Because I'm talking to the audience, Rayman!
What audience?
You're being watched constantly!
Huh?
Who I like the image of Rayman looking at the camera like, it's,
How long have you? How do you know this is real?
it's not real, Rayman.
None of this is real.
You could lie to us and have no consequences. And that's what he did.
Rayman, I'm tweaking hard
Okay.
right now. None of this is real.
That's
Murphy, listen to me real closely. If this is real, you might want to keep your voice down, or they'll find you.
What are they
You know-
gonna do? Take away my ability to speak?
You know what happens to fictional characters that break the fourth wall. When's the last time you've heard from
You're
that
playing
one?
this on a computer.
When's the last time you've heard from that one guy in a Goofy movie?
What one guy?
Exactly. You never hear from him anymore because he pointed out, like, you ever notice how we have like 4 fingers or something like that, or like, no, it was like, you ever notice how we just have like how we wear gloves all the time?
I thought the joke was you were making up a character.
No, there's actually a character in, it was either a Goofy movie or an extremely Goofy movie that's like, you ever wonder like why we wear gloves? You gotta be careful when breaking the fourth wall or your character will get removed.
It's just a fashion trend back then, alright?
Where's that rabbit
You're
going?
playing this game on a computer! You're on your PS2!
This is real life!
Rayman, what's the deal with these rabbits?
That's what I want to know. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna play some Hawaiian music.
Rayman, take out the memory card! Cause you're playing this on a PS2!
Oops, you have to put the CD.
What is a
Rayman,
CD?
Put the CD in your computer!
What are any of those things?
Do computers not exist in Rayman world?
Man, you put the disc in the wrong way. And now put it the other way.
What is a disc?
Rayman, you have to listen.
I'm so confused.
Rayman, I turned myself into a pickle, Rayman.
What is a
That's what
pickle?
And that's when Rayman murdered all of his friends. hope
I
you enjoyed
don't-
this dramatic reenactment of Rayman's murder of all his friends.
So basically, Rayman goes crazy.
Into insanity.
So basically, Rayman goes crazy because he doesn't know what a pickle is.
No, it's because he doesn't find the Pickle Rick joke funny.
So Rayman basically is being told all this shit, and he goes insane, kills all of his friends, starts hallucinating, and ends up in Rabbids world.
Yeah, the rabbits. The rabbits are his inner demons, trying to convince him that.
That Pickle
trying
Rick
to
is
remind him
funny.
of the truth.
He's trying to so they're trying to remind him that Pickle Rick is funny.
No, they're trying to remind him that he killed his friends. But
This game is him
So what
trying
does
to
Pickle
find his
Rick
way
have
back
to do with it?
Redemption of being happy.
yes, by Rayman 2, him impersonating the rabbits in order to get to their headquarters is actually him accepting the fact that he did murder all of his friends. But he accepts this fact and takes it in stride.
So Glowbox's nephews are basically orphans now.
No, he murdered his nephews too.
Then why are they here? What's the point of rescuing them then?
The rabbits are like swinging them in front of Rayman to taunt him. You killed children, Rayman. No
Oh,
amount of shooting will ever save them.
Oh, speaking of dreams,
That was John Gotti's mansion, Luigi.
this is
Those
basically
those are the ghosts of his friends.
okay. Which one's the flat one?
Me.
That's yeah.
See, I didn't know you were part of the Rayman franchise.
I didn't know you were
I'm
murdered.
very big on the Rayman franchise. You can tell because I know nothing about it. So it's the fact that when I moved over to this universe, I just kind of like forgot.
You escaped
everything.
Rayman.
Yeah, I did escape him when he went on his psychotic rampage.
You're one of the Rayman survivors.
Okay,
I only remember
Rayman.
it in like very small memories, so I don't really know anything. But
It goes Rayman Raving Rabbids, and then actually TV Party comes next because he's still being chased by them. And then Raving Rabbids 2 is when he accepts his fate.
He becomes a rabbid?
Yes. In a sense, he accepts the fact that he did murder all of his friends.
Goes from killing them to joining them.
Yes.
It was said you were supposed to destroy the rabbits, not join them.
I like this Rayman timeline we've constructed. I hope Ubisoft doesn't make another game that disproves everything we've said.
I hope they make another game that proves everything we said.
As long as the rabbits don't show up in a game where Rayman's friends also show up, our theory cannot be disproven.
Ubisoft just tweets at me, hey, we saw the stream. Turns out everything you said is true.
You guys solved the puzzle we've actually been trying to tell the Rayman fans for years. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to release another Rayman game.
Is this new game going to be post-murder or pre-murder?
It's going to be post-murder. It's going to take place right as and then after the murder happens.
So it's like the first one in the post-murder timeline.
Yeah. It's him, like, the game starts off and he's, like, murdering all his friends out of, like being, like, psychotic and shit. Like, you have no context to why he's doing it. It just starts off and he's just, like, stabbing them and shit. After he, like, murders his friend. You know that scene in Spider-Man 2
this one.
where he discovers that, like, that Peter Parker is Spider-Man and he walks back, drops the knife and, like panics and sits down?
He has to contemplate with what he did.
Killing. That is one of those moments.
Yeah.
And then the entire game is Rayman trying to escape from wherever he is while having a psychotic breakdown and seeing red flashes of rabbids appear on screen, but they go away very fast, and then by the end of the game,
subtle foreshadowing to the next game of the timeline, Rayman Raving Rabbids. There you go.
By the end of the game, you end up in a coliseum.
Yeah, the ending cutscene is the opening to this game.
Yeah.
There you go. When is Ubisoft gonna release the last game in the post-murder timeline where you get strapped to an electric chair at the end?
Sir, I need that back.
Hire us right now.
This minigame represents Rayman's picture of himself. He thinks he's this righteous hero who saves all the animals, when in reality he's the one who killed them in the first place.
He thinks he's really fashionable as well.
He's trying to escape the truth about himself being a murderer.
And
also he's really fashionable. No, he put on this suit to change his identity.
His name is now Rodrigo.
Okay.
So
Why did that of all names? Why did that of all names get you?
I don't, because it's such a stupid name.
What's wrong with the name Rodrigo?
It's a funny name to have for a platforming mascot.
You don't know.
Rodrigo murder timeline.
Yeah.
Imagine saying that to a Rayman fan.
The post-murder timeline.
Okay, it's like, oh, dude, you like Rayman 2? Yeah. So in the post-murder timeline, you know how?
Well, to be fair, if they don't know about this, they're not a true Rayman fan.
Truly.
Okay, now it says Viva Rayman.
Viva la Rayman!
Yeah. That's the rabbits trying to encourage him to keep murdering and stay alive.
If this is the one that I think it is, then this is probably my least favorite of the shooting minigames.
Okay.
Probably mostly because of how long it takes.
Look at that giant robot.
Let's activate the music.
Okay, now turn it off.
I can't.
You're gonna get floppy rate striked.
When COVID started, I was 21. I'll be 37 this year.
You may think that's a power-up, but it's not.
We'll shoot it anyway, it bugs me.
I almost actually shot it.
You gotta get rid of it somehow.
These guys again.
Why are they, out of all levels in this one?
What do you mean?
They were ninjas.
What are ninjas doing in the Wild West? This isn't historically accurate.
sure this is Rayman's warped perception of history. Now everything he knows about the world is being distorted right now.
That's how the education in his universe goes.
Well, no, I wasn't implying that. Well, I mean, I don't know, maybe the education system in Rayman World is just as bad, but...
Man, I feel bad for the wanted guy right here. What would the FBI stand for in this universe?
FBI.
Yeah, the F stands for FBI, the B stands for...
B.
Bunny. And
Federal
the I
bunnies
stands
of...
for iteration.
Federal bunnies of iteration?
Yes. I suck at improv.
Federal bitches investigation.
Nice.
No.
Funny bed improv?
Yeah, exactly. There you go. Funny bad improv. That's exactly what I did.
Feral Bunnies Incorporated.
You did it!
I feel bad for the guy on the wanted poster. Good thing it's not me, though.
You just like me for real.
I like his,
funny image to have of Rayman like having like
I like his choice of sunglasses though.
He's grasping the weight of his own like of his own guilt, and he sees that poster. It's like, oh, that can't be me. I'm not the bad guy.
He's got my sunglasses though. He's got a good sense of fashion. Watch this, I'm about to shoot the cage. Best player of all best players in the universe, including my pal Mike. Whatever that means.
Rayman has convinced himself that the Rabbids killed his friends, not him.
Yeah, all these mini games of him doing the right thing is like his own perception of himself.
That's why he's like shooting rabbits and shit.
Yes, he's convinced
himself.
He's convinced himself that he's that he didn't do anything wrong.
And the rabbits are the reason that like he
Oh,
killed.
this is
rabbits
different.
Are like what killed his friends.
Yes. What does this represent?
That
yeah.
one rabbit's a little bit flat. He needs to work on his singing. I mean, at the very least, he could have taken some singing lessons. Why are you fighting robots? What does this have to do with the Nick show?
Everyone, was it? There's a point.
Oh wait, was it like Rabbids Invasion? I think that was the name of their TV show.
The point where Rayman stopped appearing in these games, you may think he's not there, but he's there. He just turned into a rabbid. Him turning into a rabbid is him embracing his guilt.
Holy shit, they're on the field.
And the crime that he committed.
Those rabbits were within.
So he is in every game.
Those rabbits that were on the
from
ground
all the
were within kicking distance. So he could have easily just punted one of them. Could have easily just punted one of the child rabbits.
Your fans would still be with you though. Let's do some bowling.
Rayman, let's go
Christ,
bowling.
Scream at me. Rayman, let's go bowling. That's the last word Glowbox said before he was murdered.
Specifically, like that one character in GTA 4. I think his name was Roman. I've never played GTA 4.
It stars Rayman. No, it doesn't.
Hey, I got a spare.
Nice.
In every universe, and we can explain how.
That spare gave us the win.
Shoot, what does Mario and Rabbids represent?
Mario and rabbits?
Yeah.
Rayman was a
Remember,
big
that's
Mario
crossover
fan.
Game.
Well, you see, every time the rabbits pop up, it seems to be a good reason behind the character's insanity. So.
Wait, I'm seeing flower petals. Oh no, wait, those are hearts.
Yeah, you're seeing things, Jason.
I'm seeing things through Rayman's vision.
Yeah.
Oh, this one.
You see like a collaboration game with rabbits, that means the character has done something unforgivable and is having psychotic breakdown.
It's funny you say that, because I think one of the Paper Mario games implied that at some point Mario committed some terrible thing. Like him going to like the underworld means he's gonna go to hell. I don't remember what exactly it was. It was like Super Paper Mario. There's like some place that represented hell. And Mario gets transported there at some point.
Get closer than 2 meters from the center. Yeah, I've seen the cutscene before. I don't need to see it again. No, 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 no! Did I already lose?
This minigame is
Being restarted.
It it represents all the fun games him and his friends used to play before the incident.
Christmas memories, am I right?
Yeah, Christmas memories. Yeah, you're absolutely winning this. Why are there 4 Raymen?
Rayman.
Yeah. Why are there 4? No, I can explain this.
Yes, I was hoping there'd be an explanation behind this.
Multiple
You
personality.
see, Rayman never actually valued his friends. He just saw himself in any friend he made because he's that self-absorbed.
Multiple personality disorder.
Oh. Okay, good.
I mean, maybe,
survived.
but they're all the same Rayman.
Well, all
Please don't
people
hit me.
with multiple personality
Please don't hit me.
disorder have coming out of the same
Please don't hit
body,
me.
don't
Oh! Please,
No, but
please,
this
please.
is supposed to be his internal cognition, and there's nothing to differentiate the other 3 Rayman.
No, I lost. I was about to be disappointed if I was going to be hit into the puddle. Or whatever that is.
I would be greatly amused and satisfied.
Oh, no. Please. Okay. Don't hit me into there. Please.
This is a stupid minigame.
No. It won't even matter. I'm not even close. Yeah, I gotta
This
restart.
minigame sucks.
It does.
This is a game Rayman made.
What if I just
himself
smack
and,
him?
And none of his friends wanted to play it, so he just plays it with himself. Because this game sucks.
These are all like ghosts from his past as well. Cause this is what he like used to look like before he went with the fashion choice that he did.
These were Christmas memories.
His past decisions.
Please. Yes! That's less than 2 meters. I'm free from this trap.
Are you sure? Okay.
Yes, I am free. Do not have me think otherwise, or I will be sad.
Or I'll be banned.
Yes, I'll be banned because I'll be shouting things that were illegal.
I hope Will didn't miss all of our timeline talk, because we're not going to repeat it.
Josh,
Yeah?
as Will may want me to ask, if a big red button popped up in your room labeled
No.
the button that kills Will Smith,
No.
but you don't know what the button would actually do
No.
if you hit it, would you hit it?
No.
Okay, my question is, why is it labeled the button that will kill Will Smith if it doesn't actually do that?
Well, I never said that.
So it could potentially do a lot of things, but it's labeled the button that will kill Will Smith.
And it could kill Will Smith, but we don't know.
Well, the thing is, I don't know what the range would be of the things it could do. Maybe it could end the world.
So would you hit it?
No.
Alright, that's been solved. Hey, it's Clark.
Okay, finally, we could uninstall that button.
Wait, which is the real Clark, though?
This is Rayman realizing that all of his heroes were a facade.
They're all just men in colored undies. What's the diaper head want with me? No free rides.
I don't like this game's mockery of the disabled.
I didn't even
Jason,
think about
you laugh
that.
at me, but that's absolutely what they're doing right now.
What? Oh, what's the time limit on here? Less than
2
1 minute?
seconds. The diaper head one represents
Him as an
true
infant.
victims. The true victims that the superheroes would not save.
He represents that one time that Rayman got hit in the head with a coconut.
Yes, he had to wear that over his head. All of his friends made fun of him for it.
Out of the way! Pretty sure Rayman
Jason,
heard
you
that
made
several
brain
times.
injury warriors.
How could it get any worse than it already is now?
Well, by flinging him across the floor.
There. I beat it. I don't have to deal with the diaper head anymore.
Wow, Jason. It's not his fault he's like this.
So I should blame his parents?
Yes.
Sir, you chose the wrong parents.
They shouldn't have got vaccinated. That's what caused him to be like this.
Good grief. Viva Rayman.
Evil Rayman?
It said Viva Rayman.
Oh.
people
I
are.
thought his demons were calling him
See,
out
is
or
this
something.
okay, this is a racing one.
Rayman running away from his demons. But since it's a
He's
racetrack, it just loops
he's running in
around,
the. Actually, it could work.
representing. It's a racetrack, so it loops around, which represents the fact that he can never escape what he did.
And he's running in the separate direction. In the separate
he
direction?
is.
Yeah.
Oh, he's running the opposite direction of where the rabbits are leaving him.
Yeah, this minigame isn't bunnies like a good race. This is race good alike bunnies.
This minigame is the rabbits trying to lead him towards the truth, but Rayman refuses and goes in the opposite direction. When in reality,
no!
When in reality, it just loops him back to where he needs to be.
I'm not listening!
Representing the fact that he cannot escape.
I'm not interested in anything you're selling! What do the hogs represent, Josh?
I mean, it's a race. It could, I don't know. That was Rayman's favorite show.
Hog racing?
Yeah, he loved watching hog racing on the TV. And so, in his own cognition, of course, he would like to do nothing more than hog race himself.
Hey, I won.
Yes.
Oh, this jingle's different.
Rayman may have won the race, but he has not won the war.
There's not one God's exception. He has no trials to complete.
Man, I like the Rabbids a lot more now that they represent, like, emotional turmoil.
Yeah.
I thought you were referring to the fact that they were starting to appreciate us.
Oh, no.
Sometimes they don't all represent something. Sometimes they're just there because someone's in emotional turmoil.
Yeah.
I don't even remember
you
what
could
day this
say
is.
they're there just because they're there, but that'd be boring. The Rabbids are singing to him because that's, those are the church hymns they would sing at the funeral.
He feels the need to be congratulated by the things that he's convinced himself to have killed.
Oh, we got fireworks now?
So he thinks that that he should be like appreciated by all of these people, by the type of people that killed his friends. He thinks that he should be brought up and seen as a god by these people.
Or he'll kill them too. This represents what seeing the Rabbids will do to your brain.
I mean, how do you think I turned out?
This is Rayman experimenting on a rabbit's brain to try and see why they killed his friends.
This mini game just represents the fact that Rayman saw Glowbox's open skull because he saw his brain. This is just burned into his memory.
You had to make a puzzle out of it to make it more like okay to see. If Rayman has multiple pieces, how do all the pieces of Rayman follow each other?
That's why I want to see his nervous system.
Do all pieces of his body have a brain?
Are they sentient within themselves? Maybe.
Oh, I
don't
just
know.
realized which one this
Organ
is.
where a brain can control something across from the other, whatever.
This takes place like 9,000 years in the future, where humans have evolved to telepathically control their whole body through their brain.
Just to put into perspective how difficult this one is, I have to not only jump, but I also have to move the mouse to move the rope. Or chain, in this case.
That's fantastic.
See? It was either too sensitive or not sensitive enough.
Rayman can try again all he wants, but his efforts are in vain.
He just keeps jumping for his life. Oh, am I going to win? It said like 1,000, right?
I don't know how many.
Hopefully not 2,000. Oh. How did... He just took it.
Yeah.
Ouch.
I'd like if this is just like that one indie horror game where like each minigame shows Rayman being executed in horrible ways because he's in hell.
Oh no. It's part 2 of the memory one. Part 2 of
Yikes.
Simon Says.
If you fail, do they all scream at you?
Yes, we've been over that. Oh, this is unnerving. Josh, didn't you experience like a similar kind of minigame to this?
In Security Breach, yeah, but that one was a bunch of baloney.
I mean, these are about the same.
I did fail the minigame legitimately a few times, but there's also a time where I was a few pixels off from pressing a button. Like I hit the very edge of the button and then it killed me. So yeah, this one's better.
Forgot to mention that the stream is brought to you by Zcoin.
It's very.
Well, yeah, well, okay, you already sold
Zcoin.
someone on it.
Invest in Zcoin.
You already sold someone on it. Okay,
Money
so
sometimes recycle the scenery from other games. I think this is the one that you're talking about.
Probably, whenever you start the graph, put it up on like a. Give it a head start, because I guess you already sold Jason on the idea.
Invest in Zcoin stream. Yeah, that's what I was saying. That's like I'm gonna have an entire stream about it, and then I want that to be my first stream of 2021, and then I want to get back into it after I like streaming afterwards.
I have bad news. It's 2022.
2022, I mean.
Have you been frozen?
First stream of 2021.
About that.
I have unfortunate news for you.
I've been in a coma for like years. Sorry.
Oh, I almost had him.
Hi, Dougie.
Oh, that one just shot the rabbit in front of him.
But like, I always feel bad because I always look at my Twitch account. I'm like, damn, I have like 75 followers, and I can't let these 75 people still like see my shit. Like, I feel bad.
75. That's pretty good.
I had like a good thing going, and then like I just stopped for some reason. I can't remember. I think I just like ran out of like ideas and stuff.
Because you're coma. That's why you're. That's
oh
why
my God. Yeah, you're right. I'm coma.
Yeah, that's why you said it's gonna be your first stream of 2021.
Wait, so did I fall into a stream? Did I fall into a coma before I started streaming then?
No, you.
I started streaming last year.
Oh.
No explanation for that, huh?
I'm trying my hardest. Mental gymnastics are hard. I can do this for Rayman, but not for a Z stream.
He needs more lore for the Z lore.
Yeah, I have nothing to work off of. I don't know. I wouldn't know why you skipped out on your first stream of 2021, even though you.
Oh, blame it on
streaming
Jigsaw.
then.
I can't blame it on Jigsaw.
No, so
You know,
okay,
there is actually like a tad bit of like Z lore and behind all my shit on stream. It's the I'm gonna, since this isn't my stream, I'm just gonna say it right here. The joke that I have running is that I have like a shitload of clones, and that's my little red guys. So like every time you see a different little red guy doing something else, that's not the same one. That's just a fucking clone. So there's like millions of like different clones of these little red guys.
each drawing is a different clone.
Like the Jigsaw one is a different person. The one that's streaming is a different person. Like cause like I also do like weird shit sometimes. So like the bank investor Z is like a clone.
Okay, so what you are right now is you're a different Z clone who did not start streaming in 2021.
Which clone are you?
No, I'm the Z clone that decided to get onto Jason's stream.
Yes. So you're the one who went into a coma and thought it was 2021 when it's 2022. There you go.
Yeah.
Are you even
I figured it out.
Are you in the same one from last year's stream?
Yeah. They keep around consistent ones.
Okay. Because it would have been odd if it was the clone that knew nothing about the previous stream.
But they all have like the same memories too.
Okay.
Yeah, it would have been confusing if I heard just like the most unusual dreams from a completely different clone that had like different memories.
Yeah. And at the end, I also have a like a thing I would do at the end of my stream sometimes, where like it was the Z show, and sometimes I'd allow people to be like jokingly like interviewed like a late night show, and the one sitting behind a desk, that was supposed to be a clone, and like at the end of every like Z show, like there would almost be like murderous intent of saying, yeah, by the way, you're on this show, you're here forever, I'm gonna lock you in a fucking basement, basically. And like
sounds like home.
I'll be here all week.
Oh, Can I activate that? Yes, I can. Oh, I did not mean to activate that song. Someone scream over it. Josh, scream. Josh. Josh.
Oh man, funny songs. Funny
Stop.
songs. You like funny
Okay.
songs? I like funny songs. Songs in games are actually pretty interesting when you think
Okay,
about it.
the song's
in
over.
Video games is it over?
Yeah, the song's over.
Hi Thomas. I see you.
DMCA avoided. Oh wait, I forgot. It's like it's unusual. I forgot it's an unusual. Just like a. It was just like a cover of the song. So maybe I don't have to worry.
Well, if it's a cover, then yeah, you're probably safe.
Then again, karaoke companies have like copyright claimed videos on YouTube of like
no, those are specifically made to be sold on the store. So if it's something made for a video game, it's fine.
Dude, I could give you a copyright strike right now.
See? Don't do it.
Do it.
I've gotten this far in the game. Eh! I did not expect a sound like that to come out of me.
Give Jason Pavlovian conditioning. Play that song and make him scared of Daft Punk.
Why would I be? Hey!
It's already working.
No, you can't. Listen. I'm just playing the drums. Don't.
You just find like some random drum solo and add that to the soundboard.
Why is that on your soundboard?
Is that Freddy Fazbear?
It's Foxy running down the hallway.
Yeah, but I heard like the voice line. I heard like the voice line of Freddy. Like the. I didn't even like take the time to point out that that the room got redecorated.
Yeah, I noticed that.
That's amazing.
What does that say? I can't read any language that isn't English.
That says stop running, Rayman.
Stop running from what you did.
Odd caption for like a photo with a portrait with a carrot. Hey, their singing has improved, I think. Marginally.
What other Rabbids games have there been?
Let's see, Raving Rabbids 2, TV Party, Rabbids Go Home, Rabbids Lab, which I think was just the that was basically Rabbids Go Home, but only that activity where you get to like shake the Wii remote and watch the rabbit fling everywhere.
Okay.
And there was Raving Rabbids Travel Through Time. And then there was Rabbids Land, which
Well, when you're playing singular Rabbids games, that means you're fighting your demons.
Yeah, there was
So there's a point where the Rayman arc concludes.
Yeah, and that's like when that's like by the time Rabbids Go Home is released, they just separate the two.
I mean, I guess so. Well, no, the point where they separate is Rayman Raving Rabbids 2. Because by that point, Rayman has accepted that he's a cold-blooded murderer.
Yeah, he's given in.
And thus he embraces his new persona.
I hate the memory ones, because then my brain gets...
Yeah, that's what your brain looks like.
This is your brain on Rabbids.
They look like cinnamon rolls.
They do.
You know, we got
the Rabbids follow Rayman and his descent.
Synonym rolls.
Thank you.
Bars, man.
So there's a point where the Rabbids separate from Rayman because he has accepted what he's done. So now I'm trying to figure out what the Rabbids games.
Oh well, I don't want to do this one again.
They don't follow.
950 points.
The Rabbids games by themselves, when it's only a Rabbids games, is that it means that the player is fighting demons.
Oh, it's their own demons. I see. Travel in time is them. The whole game's a metaphor for them trying to correct their past mistakes.
That or like the solo Rabbids games are them going from universe to universe.
Well, I think the only crossover they've done is with Mario.
What about Uno?
What about Uno?
They're in Uno.
Are they?
Yeah, in their DLC.
Well, Uno's a game from hell anyway, so.
So that's why they're there.
Yeah.
It explains so much.
You ready to play the Uno campaign and meet the Rabbids?
There's an Uno campaign.
Yeah. Oh, dude, I want to play the Uno campaign.
Okay, I think I got past it. I don't have to do it again.
You just permanently gave him brain damage.
If it means I don't have to play this minigame anymore, good.
That's what Rayman did to his friends.
He gave them all brain damage? He
Yeah,
gave them all drain damage?
I guess so.
Oh boy. Part 2 of the toothpaste one.
The jump scare one, yay.
So Z, if you thought this one couldn't get any worse, look what happens when he breathes.
That's what happens when I breathe.
It's a dentist game.
Josh, when he breathes.
Why do they give off that, like, I am the beast smile?
Good question. This is Rayman. This is Rayman's point of view from his friend's rotting corpse. That's why worms are coming out.
When he was trying to loot his dead friend's body.
Yeah, there are worms coming out trying to attack him. He's just pulling them out. And when the rabbids scream at the end, that represents his friend's like last grasp at life.
This game is actually like visually the worst.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't mind it, apart from this minigame. Well,
No,
that's
I
over
meant,
with.
like, this mini game.
Okay, yeah, I'll agree with that. I don't mind the graphics of the other minigames. Like, everything in the game, except for, like, I guess the dancing ones and the, and that one is appealing. Bunnies Can't Fly Part 2. This one's the same as the first one, but he's got, like, rocket boosters.
This one,
Exactly. His clerk's mind too hard to read. This is how he murdered one of his friends one time.
Yes.
This is what you have to say about that one.
Yeah. I'm good at improv.
Yeah, there should be a minigame that's easier to explain when the big door opens. I think it should be easier to explain.
Is this the final minigame?
If it's a shooting one, then it'll definitely be easy to explain.
So
It
wait,
is
how
not.
Many
Oh,
days
it's
do
a
you
racing
have
one.
left?
I'll need to check by selecting the toilet.
Because I think this is the last phase of like the rabbits liking you.
It's one of the last ones, but I don't think it's
Or
the last
or
one.
in our case, tormenting you. So he's not racing. He's not racing in the wrong direction this time.
Nope, this is like the regular races. Oh, it didn't mean to run into that barn.
This time it's him running away from them. Well, wait, that was the last time too.
This is him trying to avoid the outlaw that he thinks he's not.
Yeah.
He's in denial of him being on the wanted posters. This is a weird track, by the way.
Well, I mean, this is a town. This wasn't really meant to be built as a track.
That's what's wrong with it.
Did you just cheat?
No.
Okay.
God, Rayman cheats.
That's the worst crime he's committed thus far.
Even after trying to become a better person, after murder, he still cheats his way out.
This just shows the amount how little dedication he has to actually bettering himself as a person.
He's just tricking himself.
Yeah.
They have no idea the monster behind that skirt.
Well, they're gonna be very disappointed because there's nothing up
those
there.
glasses and do-rag.
Yeah. And under that fake pigmentation.
Let me see. Oh, I think the one as soon as I go through that door, this might be the last day.
Okay. The day of reckoning.
The day of the reckoning is coming. You keep singing.
This is your final test, Rayman.
You all keep singing. Yeah, you keep playing those plungers. You have no idea what is gonna happen to you soon.
Maybe this isn't the final day of tests. Maybe they chased him in TV Party because he didn't finish.
This is part 2 without saying that it's. This is part 2 of another minigame without saying that it's part 2. Like the one before this, the one before this was.
Of them.
The one before this was bunnies only fly downwards. This one is bunnies can only fly downwards.
They're trying to make it seem like there's more mini games than there actually are.
They could have at least added the basketball one from the Xbox version.
Basketball one?
Yeah, we talked about that in the last one. There was like
Hey!
there was like Xbox exclusive minigames.
Xbox Live!
Well, not exclusive to Xbox. Well,
Yes.
well, they weren't exclusive to Xbox Live. I don't even think the minigame. I don't think the game itself worked with. I don't think the game
like to
itself
think
worked
that-
with online features. Oh no, wait. I think they did before.
I'd like to think that
Maybe they did. I don't remember.
I'd like to think that the only reason they don't have it in this version or in the Wii version is because the Xbox had more storage space or something. I don't know. Live! Uncle Ben, what happened? Xbox Live!
Happened.
Yeah, this is Rayman delivering the Xbox Live subscription to the Rabbids.
This might be me, like, this could be interpreted as me trying to. I don't know how to word it. Never mind.
Trying to rationalize
Whenever
Rayman.
Xbox gets mentioned,
No,
I will
okay,
continue playing that noise whenever Xbox gets mentioned.
I will never mention the console.
This might seem to you as cultural erasure from me, but I think Rayman should take off that do-rag and let his hair out. He does not look good with the rag on.
Oh, it was too late. It was too late for that because I already.
Yeah, you're dedicated to it.
Yeah.
I just like look at him smiling makes me realize how weird he looks without hair.
It does kind of.
I forgot he had hair.
Yeah, you're just so used to his new persona.
Oh, there's the
Rodrigo,
last
that's
one.
Right, you called him Rodrigo.
Yeah, I did.
Rodrigo. I didn't mean for that to come out that way. Good job.
Great man, why are you trying to escape?
Why is he like trapped in a console?
I mean, technically, yes.
This is a PC, not a console.
It can be a console if you so desire it to be.
Oh, it's part 2 of the drawing one. It's the one with the shaky rabbid who anticipates dinner.
They bring it back at like the very end of the game.
Why would you eat a baseball?
Why wouldn't you? If you could eat anything, why wouldn't you eat a baseball?
God, speaking of this game, I'm actually super fucking hungry.
This is Z as a kid waiting at the dinner table.
This is Rayman's insatiable
Yeah,
craving
actually,
for
it
murder.
is.
I just noticed that the marker says 69.
Nice.
Wow, 69.
Perfect circles only.
Okay, yeah, I messed that up. Okay, oh, I got it last second.
Yay. Now he's gonna
He
die.
looked at you.
I can hear the
Rayman
burp
angry.
now.
Now he's gonna die because Rayman poisoned his food.
Rapid, what happened?
Live.
I am not alive!
Not live!
Don't never buy no weed from.
I like the idea of the bunnies cheering when hearing Xbox Live.
Yeah, they love it. They love having one exclusive minigame on Xbox.
Did I hear Xbox?
Oh, crud.
No. That's my favorite letter of the alphabet.
I'm more of a J fan myself.
Alright, this is it. This is Rayman's final judgment. After this, he may choose to run away further or accept his fate. And if you know the ending of this game, you know what he chooses.
This is the area of his subconscious where
This is him subconscious!
yeah, this is the area of his mind where the Four Seasons plays forever and ever. The spring part of like the Four Seasons by Vivaldi.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that one orchestra song was meant for spring.
There are a lot of orchestra songs made for spring, Jason.
Yeah, this one.
I know what you mean. I know what you mean.
Yeah, this one in particular is like the. Yeah, you hear it?
Yeah, Jimbo.
Yeah, Jimbo.
The ship you're on right now reminds me of me playing fucking Halo Combat Evolved.
Yeah, Jimbo. I think you should really hear about this theory I read about Rayman.
Does Hugh have a job? Does he work anywhere, or does his mom work?
I know in one episode he used to work for a toy factory.
Like where does Jimmy's income come
There's
from?
no reason for me to live. No reason at all.
Where does the Jimbo income come from? Because I don't think he sells his inventions. I don't think he does that.
Hugh has probably experimented with like several different jobs.
You think he was the breadwinner?
Yeah, he just like can't decide.
Okay.
He can't decide his job.
It's not that he's always fired. It's that he's never satisfied with where he is in his life.
Oh wait, I think it was a duck related. I think it was a duck related job, and then like I guess he got laid off from that one in one episode and tried to make toys. And then the nanobots.
Oh, so so he does have
And
a
the
job. Alright.
the nanobots got like control of one of his toys, so he got fired from that job, and I think goes back to something involving ducks.
Okay, so he does have a job. All right.
I think so.
He
I can't.
just
I
said he
can't
does.
imagine. I don't think Judy has one. Yeah, I don't think there have been like a lot of Nickelodeon shows where the mother works. I could be wrong though.
Wow, Nickelodeon. Are you saying women can't be the breadwinners?
This was like in the 2000s, Josh.
That changes
wrong one.
nothing. That changes nothing, Jason. Women could be the breadwinners in 2000. No.
Why-
Jason,
why you-
have you heard of World War II?
Why are you lecturing me about this?
You see, in World War II, most of the husbands would be out in the war.
What?
The husbands would be out in the war.
What? I can't hear you over the sound of Jerry Seinfeld.
The husbands would be fighting on the battlefront. So to keep their house afloat, the women would take jobs during World War II.
And you're lecturing me and not Nickelodeon about this?
That's true. I should be lecturing Nickelodeon about. Oh, looks like looks like Z killed me.
Oh, I thought he shot the CEO of Nickelodeon.
I meant to play.
Audio Jungle.
Sure you did.
No, they're fucking right next to each other, dude.
So what does this area represent, Josh?
Well, this is
The
subconscious.
darkness in the behind of his mind.
Yeah.
Oh! Oh, that was a close one. He almost hit me.
Area of his mind, but now he's finally getting to it.
His oppressed memories are confronting him directly, and after this challenge, he can choose to run away again, or accept his fate, which we know he doesn't do until Rayman 2, or
And the
Rabbids 2.
And the robots are like a representation of how he's afraid of the future.
Oh, yeah. There you go.
Why have we come up with lore for this stupid fucking game?
Because it's more interesting than the game.
I don't know, this game's not the most uninteresting.
Well, easy for you to say. You're the one playing it.
Yeah, it's interesting with the exceptions of certain minigames.
I like how that's your default opinion. It's interesting.
I run out of words easily. Oh. I shot it open.
What? I lost a follower? No. A follower escaped. I hope the rest of y'all still got Stockholm
A
syndrome.
follower escaped.
A follower escaped.
I like that terminology better.
Like you just trap everyone that becomes a follower. There we go. I've won the last minigame. Now bring me to my prize.
And now Rayman. Now it's time for the scene where Rayman sits alone in his room and contemplates what to do next with this newfound information. Well, I guess not newfound. His demons have confronted him directly about what he did.
Yeah, your rabbits keep singing.
And he could
The day of reckoning is coming, so sing as many times as you want.
He can choose to run away, or become one of them.
There are no more days. You know what that means, gentlemen.
Yeah. yeah. They're
Why is
forcing you to make a choice.
Wait a second.
Right now.
Wait a second. Why is there like a? You think this portrait would give Rayman PTSD by this point?
What the hell is
He
that?
would. That's a rabbit. Well, like a rabbit, not a
regular
rabbit.
rabbit?
Yeah.
Oh, it is.
All right, let's get out of here.
Those are the demons in its purest form.
Oh,
wait,
it's
what does
the
this bird
bird.
represent? Because it taunts him throughout the game. This bird is...
What does the bird represent? Well, whatever it represents, it just got strangled and plunged.
Yeah. The
And
for, like,
he is
one last
free.
attempt to get through to Rayman.
And Rayman is free, I think. Oh, we actually do get a cutscene.
This is, I guess people figured out who his new persona really was. Thus, he reverts back to his old form. Oh wait, you know what? No, this is him realizing that he murdered the children.
What have I done? I'm going to swan dive into this hole now.
Oh yeah. Okay, wait. This is perfect sense. Okay, wait.
All right, go
So
on,
he
game
finally
theory.
realized, he finally was able to look beyond his visions at the end of this game, and
Yes.
realize that all his visions that he thought that with the rabbits that were killed as friends were actually him the entire time.
Yes. I don't
How-
think this
how do I
cover
mute
song
it?
is- This, Jason, this cover song is just, it probably won't be claimed.
But the rabbits will come after me.
It's What did you do, Jason?
They're gonna take down the VOD.
Are you afraid of the rabbits confronting you with whatever you did?
Yes.
What did you do, Jason?
I broke
What
a
kind of
plunger.
horrible atrocity did you commit?
I
For
broke
the
a...
cloud people, really, Jason.
We'll talk about that later. What I did was I broke a plunger in half, so like part of the handle was really pokey, and just stabbed one of them with the splintery half. What, you've got nothing to say about that?
Well, the rabbits aren't going away, so you must not be telling the truth.
Well, they're not leaving because I don't know why they're not leaving.
You're not being honest with yourself, Jason. Tell us the truth about the incident.
Hang on, that costume was never used in the game.
Well, it clearly is, Jason. It's in the credits
It was,
right now.
it was only used in the credits. I never saw the light blue
that
shirt.
counts as being used in the game.
I never saw the light blue shirt anywhere else. Why was it never used anywhere else?
Rayman can't wear that. Well, this series has gotten me to look at Raving Rabbids in a whole new light. I don't like the rapidly shaking skeleton.
Use Bink Video? I was wondering what did that happen to do.
One asked to leave bunker.
Did you say funker? I love the
Spit in my
funky
mouth.
bunker.
And there you have it.
That was the narrative experience. That was Rayman Raving Rabbids. Before we end it, let's do our impression of the Rabbid scream. Why don't we?
No, there are people sleeping in my house.
Okay, never mind.
Oh, I thought you were gonna do it, Josh.
Okay, fine, I'll do it. There, I did it.
Okay, well I guess it's my turn. Okay.
Okay, enough
That
screaming.
was. Anyway, that's the end of that.